Hey cool kids, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is... Ooh, can you hear that? It's a thunderstorm. Today's video is going to be about my monthly favorites. I don't think I've actually properly done like this kind of video, so I'm quite excited to see what happens in the next few months, if I'm actually gonna keep doing this. But hopefully, fingers crossed, I keep doing this because I do find it really fun. But it's hard to constantly have new products to talk about every month, is because I like using a product so much that I will finish it and then maybe repurchase it or try something new. So I don't always have a new favorites every month. That's what I'm trying to say. But let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about last month's monthly favorites, which is November. Right now, I know it's a little bit late because it's already the 10th of November when I'm filming this, but I think this will either go on tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday, which is, you know, around 10 to like 12. So it's kind of late, but better than never, right? So I have a few products, So I have 8 products right in front of me that I want to talk about, which I love and I have been using for a very long time. Some I've rediscovered again, but ultimately they are still my favorites. So let me just lower my sleeves so I'm ready for this. Okay, first things first, I'm going to start off with foundation because I only have one, and then we'll move on with everything else. So I want to talk about this MAC Studio Face and Body Foundation in the color N5. I did a tutorial before filming this look right here. It's going to be up in a few days, so keep a lookout on that. I used this foundation as well with a brush that I will show you in a bit. So I want to talk about this amazing thing. It is so... I don't know how to explain this. It is a very liquidy foundation, like super liquidy. It runs down your face and it has very little coverage, but this is the only color that actually matches my fake tan, because right now I'm starting to fake tan and I love it, but I don't like using fake tan on my face as much, so sometimes when I don't put fake tan on my face, I have to use this. And this color is amazing, but the coverage is so-so, which I am not too fussy about because I can just conceal instead of just packing on the foundation. And the other thing that I like about this is that it's not creamy. It's liquidy, so it is not creamy at all, and it doesn't settle into your fine lines. It doesn't like crease. It doesn't... Basically, it just doesn't do what a traditional foundation would do that is cream. And yeah, if you guys are looking for a new foundation, this is great, although it's not cruelty-free. I know that I'm trying to transition to cruelty-free brand makeup, but I just had to put this inside because it's actually really good. So, and also it's waterproof. You can put it all over your body, everywhere. I went to the beach with this 2 weeks ago at Phuket, and dude, I was still swimming and I still had the pigment on, so this is amazing. Next, also for your base, this is a brush that I've been using with the MAC Studio Face and Body, just because this is also very liquidy, and because of the shape, I can get into all these little corners, and I also use this to buff my concealer out. You'll see that in a next video to see what I mean. Yeah, I mean, I got this before I went to America last May, and I used to use this all the time for my cream contours and my concealing, everything. This thing is bomb.com. This is the Zoeva 110 face shape brush. It's so versatile that you can use it for anything. Like, I use this for cream blush, cream contour, cream bronzer, whatever it is, you name it, I use it with this. It's so soft and it's synthetic, and I gotta get this cleaned. Oh, it's disgusting. But my ultimate favorite brush for my base at the moment. Another brush that I want to talk about is also for your base. Wow. This is the Ray Morris Deluxe Pro Blender brush. It is the number 6 brush. I bought the whole entire set of, not the entire set, like maybe almost the entire set of the Ray Morris magnetic set. It is amazing. I have always been using this brush for my bronzing, to set my under eyes and everything else. This is what I use. It is so fluffy, but it's quite tapered, and I think this is the best brush for anything. Sometimes if I really just want to have a slight flushed look for my blush, this is exactly what I use, and I just blend everything together with my bronzer, and it just works really well. And because it's a little bit small, you can go right under your eyes and just set everything really, really fast. So if you're looking for a new brush that is versatile and multifunctional, this is the brush for you. This one too. If you realize, I like brushes that are multifunctional just because I don't like using a different brush for everything. I like to incorporate one brush for everything else if I can, because I'm a lazy person like that. Next, I want to talk about this Soap & Glory highlighter. This is amazing. It's called the Glow All Out highlighter, and it is a pink based highlighter that gives you the most natural, lit from within highlight you will ever imagine. If I can find a photo that I've used this, I will put it in the screen here, but if I don't, I'm sorry, but dude, this is amazing. Although it is pink, you really don't see at all. And for fair skin to medium skin like mine, this one will be very noticeable on your skin, and it is gorgeous. It doesn't have any chunky glitter or shimmer in it, which is amazing. It's very fine, and it just gives you the most ethereal glow, which honestly is very hard to find. Right now I'm using the Mary Luminizer from The Balm, which I always use, but you can tell that it is a lot more intense than this. So if you're looking for a highlighter that is not as chunky but gives you a very soft glow, like very dim candlelight glow, this is The Balm. You can't get it in Malaysia though. I got this when I was in Phuket because Phuket has like Boots, which is amazing. I mean, come on. Malaysia, step your game up. You can find this online like eBay or Amazon and ship it here. So if you are thinking of getting a highlighter, this one is bomb. I would just like to say that Soap & Glory is also cruelty free, so yay! Moving on, I have two eyeshadow palettes that I want to talk about, but first I'm going to talk about this one, which you can find in Watson's or Guardian or whatever it is in Malaysia, and it is the Catrice Absolute Matte Eyeshadow Palette. And you would be surprised because I don't use this palette for my eyes that much. I actually use this to contour. I bet you must be wondering, contour? No, for realsies, I contour with this all the time because they have all of these very cool toned grayish brown that are quite ashy as well. So I like to use this too to contour my cheekbones, to give my nose a slimmer look, although I don't need it, but I still want to. And yeah, it's not as pigmented, which I think is kind of great because with contour, sometimes when it's a bit too pigmented, it gets really muddy and ashy. So I like it. I like this one a lot. And yeah, it's good for your eye sockets. It's good as an eyeshadow palette. It's good for a contour palette. So, and it's really affordable as well because you can find it in Watson's or Guardian. So if you're looking for a new contour palette, try looking for this because it is very multifunctional. See, I love to use everything that's like multifunctional. It's insane. So give this a go if you want to. And I love that it's cruelty free because I think we need a lot more alternatives to non-cruelty free brand makeup. The other palette that I want to talk about, I think you guys know because I've been using this a lot in my past tutorials. It is none other than the Stila Mine palette, and it is gorgeous. It is the Eyes Are the Window Shadow palette, and they have a few in this line, and I got the Mine palette. So I'm sure you guys have seen this in my other tutorials. I love this burnt orange shade. It's amazing. It's bomb. Some people think that it's a little bit powdery and chalky. I personally haven't had any problems with this particular like formula. I actually really do like it. I can just swirl my brush inside and I would have no fallout, which is amazing. And yes, sometimes it does apply a little bit chalky, like choppy. You know how it's a little bit like, it's not as smooth as you would think it would be, but honestly, it's not that bad. You can always just like blend it in with another color. It's not so troublesome as you would think it would. So if you're looking for a very nice palette that has tons of beautiful shades in it, honestly, you guys, I bought this palette because of the burnt orange shade, and I've been using it ever since. It is really good, and the black is not that black. You know how some eyeshadows can be really super pigmented like black? I personally don't like my black to be too pigmented because it is scary, and so I like this black. It's a little bit choppy, but I do like it for that reason, which is kind of funny. This retails for about 200 ringgit in Sephora, but I think if you use your Sephora Black card or the VIP card, you can actually get a discount, which is kind of great. I'm down to 2 more things. I can't believe I'm talking so fast about this. I actually really do enjoy all of these products. Next is a try and true mascara that I always wear before I start wearing a lot of false lashes. I used to use this all the time. This is the Maybelline Big Eyes Volumexpress Waterproof. Wow. Can somebody pick up the phone, please? My house. Nobody ever picks up the phone, and I'm like, pick it up. Finally. This is a dual-ended mascara. It has for your lower lashes and your upper lashes together. I love the formula because it is a little bit dry. A lot of people don't actually like that, but I do. I like all of these weird things, which I don't know if that's good or not, but I'm not complaining. The wand for the lower lash line is so tiny that I like to tightline when I'm wearing false lashes with this. But the upper lashes is a funny brush. It's very thin, but it almost has like a curve to it, like a curvature to it. It's kind of funny, but it works with the dry formula, and I love it so much. I'll drop in a photo of when I am wearing this mascara without any false lashes, and it gives my lashes the fullest look. And my lashes are not that long or thick, but this one gives it the illusion that it's super thick. I mean, it's not like thick like false lashes thick, just because my lashes are not that thick in reality, but this just helps plump them up. And it's also great that it's waterproof because it does not budge, but it is a hassle to take off unless you're using oil-based removers. But other than that, it's nothing to complain. I do like it a lot. You can find this at drugstores, and I know Maybelline is not a cruelty-free brand, but this is an exception that I really love. And if you are like me, your lashes are super straight and they shoot down, and when you curl them, it does not stay when you use wet formulations of mascara. This is really awesome, and it does not flake, which is great. You know how some mascaras would just flake down after a while? This doesn't. So I love this a lot. So give it a go. It's tried and true for me. Lucky last item, I'm going to talk about this L'Oreal lipstick. This lipstick is the collection star, and I forgot who is the star for this lipstick. I'm so sorry, but it's called Barely Moka, Moka with a M-O-K-A, and the color is brown. This is a color, it's very dark. It's like a dark espresso camel brown. That's a really weird description, but like that's the only thing I can like say about it. It does have a little bit of a warm reddish undertone, you can definitely tell, but it's not very noticeable. The formula for this lipstick is kind of weird. It's not as creamy, but it's not as liquidy. You get what I mean? It's really weird, but I do like it. It doesn't settle into my fine lines, and when my lips are cracked or chapped, this does not show at all. I'm wearing it right now with brown lip liner. I am really into browns at the moment because I can't get my hands on a lip kit by Kylie liquid lipsticks, which, oh my goodness, is amazing. A lot of people are saying that Kylie literally just used ColourPop's Ultra Matte Lippies, the formulation, like it was the exact one, but it's not. The true brown is actually really brown, and the color that they said ColourPop has is Limbo, but Desi Perkins, she actually did a Snapchat about it, and she did 2 2 swatches. Limbo from ColourPop is a lot different because of the formulation. It's drying and the color has a reddish undertone as opposed to the Lip Kit by Kylie. The True Brown is a lot more smoother, hydrating, and actually true brown. So if anybody is wondering, that is it. I don't have it. I don't have 2 comparisons, but I wanted to let that out. And yeah, this is my current favorite lipstick. When I was in Singapore for Influence Asia a few days ago, all I was wearing was this because the color was gorgeous, and having a little bit of a tan, I can pull off brown lipsticks a little bit better, and I absolutely love it with my blonde hair at the moment. So I don't know if you can still find this, but if I do find it somewhere, I will link it down below. If I don't, I'm so sorry. I'll try not to wear it as much. L'Oreal is not a cruelty-free brand. It's sad, but I can't part with this lipstick yet. I think I will finish it and just never use it again, but for now I'm gonna use it, you guys. So that is all for my November favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've been using some of these products for a very long time, way before November, and also in the midst of December. So they are truly my favorite. I've been using them a lot. You can see them on my Snapchat. You can see them on my previous tutorials. So I will let you guys know if I have any more favorites. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you soon. Bye! My is a cruelty-free brand makeup. Wait, what? Kimak lah. Pergi lah angkat telefon. Oh my god, sakit hati doh macam ni. Serius.